Hazy sun, scattered clouds, and warmer on Friday. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you'll notice from the Ultimate Doppler radar, looks pretty quiet and dry. A little bit of green there north of Sparta, south of Cookeville, maybe a little bit of Virga, that moisture that evaporates before reaching the ground. But the Ultimate Doppler radar presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa, the best express car wash and vacuum in East Tennessee. I love it because it's like getting 2 car washes for the price of 1. Check them out. We have more dry days tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, but sadly, some rain opportunities on Christmas, which we'll talk about more in detail. But check out Tidal Wave Auto Spa for a location near you. They include places like Alcoa, Newport, Jefferson City, Morristown, and soon to be in Clinton, Greenville, and Johnson City. I love it. Car wash, Tidal Wave Auto Spa near you. By the way, as we look at the radar, most of the showers that you can see on this view would be well to the north and west, near St. Louis, moving into Illinois, and certainly well south of Chicago. There's more snow north of Minnesota, moving toward Canada. And if we move further southwest, Dallas, Fort Worth, dealing with some rain this evening, and as well as parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. Now, our clouds, while they may be abundant, are pretty benign. They're not producing much in the way of precipitation, maybe a little bit speck of Virga around the plateau, but really, with these clouds, it's going to keep us from cooling into the 20s. I'm expecting low to mid 30s tonight, not the mid 20s, where we've been now for 3 mornings in a row. We hit 25 degrees again. That's 3 days in a row at 25. We did hit 55 as expected today. That was my forecast. 50 put us 5 degrees above normal. And if you look at 2013, record high on this date was 20 degrees warmer. And we were as low as 0 back in 1901, so quite a long time ago, noticing that as well. By the way, high temperature day, 55 in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. It was 54, Oak Ridge and Morristown, and 57 in Crossville, just to give you a sample of where we were temperature-wise today. And around the state, for those who might have been traveling, it was warmer. In Asheville, they got up to 62, and it was 57 in Huntsville, 59 in Memphis today. Double nickels here in Knoxville. Now, tonight's a special night, because we're going to say season's greetings at precisely 10:27 tonight. The Earth is tilted, as many of you may remember from science class, at 23.5 degrees. That's why and how we get our seasons. But they don't always fall. It's not hard and fast to say it always happens on the 21st. Sometimes it's the 22nd of December. And if you look at the other side of the spectrum, June, summer solstice, can happen on the 20th, 21st, or 22nd. Again, that's why we like our astronomers. If you have anyone in the field of astronomy, they're very precise, and they know specifically the time is 10:27 this evening when the Earth's axis will be tilted away from the sun. That'll be the shortest day, longest night in the northern hemisphere. It doesn't get much shorter than that, but we'll reverse it. Start making add some seconds each day going into winter. Bit milder today. We can check that box. Warming trend tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, but then rain showers on Christmas. I know, not what you want to hear. Santa can get the presents to the door and down the chimney, of course, on time. Rain or shine or snow, and of course Rudolph is equipped for all of that too, but sadly we will expect some rain showers, about a 60% chance. Now I want to show you the longer range, because at 5,000 feet, a critical temperature variation or a level that we like to look at, because it has to be cold up here for it to snow down here. So if we get some cold air upstairs, we can have some support for some snow. And as you can see, it looks pretty warm in the green and yellow areas, and the red arrows kind of indicate that warmth is going to linger for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So it may not be what you expect or hope for, but eventually we get after Christmas, we get a little surge of colder air, but that's child's play, even on the 29th, compared to what might eventually work its way here. Notice the date. Look at the time. It's cold. Yeah, right, the last day, there's New Year's Eve. 6:30 in the morning. It's looking colder. Okay, but then the purple areas, any chance of that coming down here? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, I'd say the first week of January could have a whole lot of mischief. Look at Chicago, Minneapolis. Those purple colors could represent single-digit wind chills. It could represent teens and single digits. So if it's cold enough for them, maybe it's cold enough for you and me. And if we get enough of a spin with a storm system, there won't be much doubt. It'll come down as flakes, and not like drops. We're getting drops for Christmas, but maybe we get some snowflakes before the first week of January. We'll watch that closely. By the way, the Storm Prediction Center highlighting a dark green area tomorrow. If you're traveling by plane to Phoenix, you should be fine. Maybe just a general thunderstorm. But if you're flying to Tucson is in the crosshairs of our friends at the Storm Prediction Center for an isolated severe storm. That's why they're darker green. Some thunderstorms of the general variety might migrate to Houston, South Texas, but nothing going on here. Saturday, it expands into Oklahoma, Kansas, and parts of Nebraska, but Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston may be prone to some thunderstorms then. Here's the futurecast. This big area of high pressure, not that strong, allowing for some high clouds to advance, but enough rain moves up toward Louisville, Kentucky on Saturday. I left some drizzle here, but it looks like it may be favored toward Kentucky and the plateau, because there's 515. Maybe some of that green makes it to a neighborhood near you. I'd say the chance of it's pretty slim. I won't even put a percentage on it, but it's got to be less than 10%. But drizzle will be possible on Saturday. We go into Sunday. It gets warm again. We're back in the lower 60s. Starts to warm up nicely, and then most of the rain will be coming in, sadly, on Christmas from the west and southwest. So 34, the low temperature tonight. I'd say it's chilly, but not as cold as the mid-20s where we've been. Mostly cloudy, light and variable winds tonight. Now we're down about 29, Middlesboro, Bell County. 28, Jonesville, 35 in Newport, and should be freezing in Sevierville and Pigeon Forge overnight tonight. Tomorrow, expect a 58-degree high. That's a 3-degree bump compared to where we were today. Hazy sun, scattered clouds, but then winds pick up out of the southwest, 3 to 8 miles per hour. Here's your Friday forecast. 58 Morristown, 56 for Middlesboro, Crater City, 57 for Oak Ridge, Clinton, as well as Oliver Springs. About 57 for Oneida, 56 for Crossville, Lake Tansy, as well as Fairfield Glade. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. I left the drizzle possible. Clouds will be in and out. Think of Saturday as a mix of clouds and sun, but warmer for sure on Sunday. As Christmas Eve comes to town, we've got Santa on the move. I have us in the upper 50s for Christmas. That's 57. Then we're back in the low 60s Tuesday. Chance of rain looks like it's dropping on Tuesday because most of it's going to be coming in late morning, if not early morning. I could say about 7 or 8 now, the way things are tracking. So it might be during the time you're opening your presents. And then Wednesday, 52. Spots of rain on Thursday. So a lot to keep score of here. But that's why we have the Captain Accurate weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It's free. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store at Google Play. It also works great on your iPad, and it makes for a great stocking stuffer. Hey, a free app. Did you know there's the Captain Accurate weather app? You could share that at the Christmas dinner table, perhaps. But anyway, want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. My name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.